Okay, hi everyone, welcome back. This is Malacosa, and this is ManuFactory Season 1, Episode 2. So I spent a bit of time off camera doing a little bit of cleanup and stuff. As you can see, first thing we've done is we've cleaned up and beautified this platform a little bit. Just put some torches around, some stairs and stuff like that. I also put torches on all my walls with the help of some wood. I also was able to collect a fair amount of wood. Looks like we need to collect some more here, but we'll get to that later. I've managed to fix our food situation a little bit with some apples, but we're still really kind of low on food. And as well, down below in our mining area, I have, as you can see, dug out a little bit on level 36, which is basically our copper level. And then a little bit more on level 24, which is basically gold and iron and all of the good stuff, but typically no copper. And really, what we need to do now is just clean up this area and dig out a good sizable room at the bottom, and that will be the room we'll use to start our mining operation. So why don't I get that done, and I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. I just thought I'd come back right now because we were able to find our first iron, yay. And since I just ran out of my stone pickaxes, I figured, what the hell, might as well cook up the iron and get us our first proper pickaxe. There's better tools, obviously, but right now we're just really trying to get that area downstairs leveled out. Now, what am I doing wrong here? I'll tell you what I'm doing wrong. I've got the wrong recipe. Might as well at the same time build a bow, because. So, what do we got here? There's our 3 iron. Let's get this done. Build a pickaxe. Get a simple iron pickaxe for now. Get some corn. Nom nom nom. And back to work we go. All right. We'll be back in a minute once I get this area done. Okay, well, we just managed to use up our first iron pickaxe, and I figured I'd build a crafting bench down here because we managed at the same time to get enough rubies to build a ruby pickaxe. If you find diamonds, prefer to use rubies or sapphires or emeralds to make your digging equipment, because really diamonds, I don't know, there's much, as you can see, the ruby pickaxe is really fast, and I don't think, especially in the early stages, it's really worth doing diamond tools. And then in the later stages, it's much better off doing other things. So really, diamond tools are just not where it's at. I mean, they're great to have, but we need the diamonds. The diamonds are really, really more useful for other things. And, oh, look at that. We found our first lava. So, as is typical with me, even though I know where it is, I'm going to mark that with a waypoint so that later on, we know where it is, and we know that when the waypoint goes away, we'll have drained it, because we'll drop the waypoint once it's done. So what I'm doing here is I'm just making this room a 4-high room that's 16 by 16. I'm using the F9 feature of NEI to show these green and red lines so that I know exactly that I'm on the borders of the chunk. And so I will just continue with this, and we'll be back in a moment when it's done. And it looks like we've struck our first diamond. Let's see how many of them we have. So that's 1, 2, oh, looks like a good vein. 3, 4, 5. So that'll be good. That's great. I like that. Always good when you're doing your first bit of mining to be down at this level and to get diamonds. So let's see here. All right. So now that we have diamonds, we can fix one of our outstanding issues. Well, first let's go over to the crafting table and get some torches and light this place up. Wood. Sticks. Not that many sticks though. Give me a stack of torches. There we go. Alright, stop that. In no particular order, because we still have to clean this room up a bit. We're just going to throw torches up on the walls like so. Yes, I did put a crafting or a chest down here just to contain all the cobble that we're getting. That'll come in useful later on when we start cleaning this place up a bit. Alright, so let's go upstairs here and let's figure out what we can do about both of our food situation, and we need a couple more resources that have just eluded us because we're in an ocean biome. We have no animals. So I'm thinking leather for books. I would like to get some reeds as well, which we have. Oh, look at that. Wow. Nice, beautiful sunset. And our trees have grown into a mighty forest, which is just great. I mean, look at this. This is all our doing. So, needless to say, we're not lacking for wood at this point, which is great. What's that? Oh my god, skeleton. Ah, 2 skeletons. That's scary. Oh, I killed one. Killed one. Bastard skeletons. Evil, evil skeletons. Oh, god. Got him. Good. Excellent. So that was unforeseen. I should probably put torches out there, but actually I actually want that area to be able to spawn mobs for exactly that reason. So what we need to do at this point is, well, what do I need? Just grow the corn. And I'm gonna chop it down. Get some more corn. That'll be good for now. But what we need is we need a good steady supply of food, and what better thing to do than kill some animals to get it. Let me just empty my inventory here. And there is one thing we need out of here. Now, there were some flowers when this area first spawned. And what we're going to do now is we're going to actually use those to our benefit. Twilight Forest is a completely new world. And it's a really interesting one. Lots of dungeons and really cool things going on in Twilight Forest, different biomes, stuff like that. But you can't get to it through normal means. You have to build a portal, and so that's what we're doing here. Basically what you do is you have a 4x4 patch of water, and you surround it with any kind of plants, flowers, roses, tree saplings, bushes, anything like that will do. And then, as the piece de resistance, toss a diamond in. And wham! Twilight Portal achievement. Now, I probably should build another couple of chests. At some point, I'm going to have to get better storage via iron chests, but that can wait for now. Let me just build... Oh, I did this totally wrong. Silly me. Build a couple more chests here so that we can start storing what's left of our items, because I don't want to go into the Twilight Forest unprepared. So let me get prepared here, maybe cook up some more iron. Yes, I know I should be grinding this or something like that, but at this early stage I've found no quartz for a grinder, and I don't have any rubber to create the necessary infrastructure from industrial craft to macerate. So I'm kind of stuck, which is why we're going to go into the Twilight Forest. That's hopefully going to help solve those two problems. So let me cook this stuff up and get some better armor and weapons. And actually, I don't need... I can just do this. Excellent. That works even better. And, yeah, you know what? That should be good enough. Let's just do that. Let's go. Okay, we're going into the Twilight Forest. Let's see what we can see. Maybe cut a bit of this. It's taking a bit of time. Don't record this. Okay, looks like we're in the Twilight Forest. Chunks are spawning as we speak. Looks like we spawned right next to a giant, yeah, look, right next to a giant forest, and you can see a pretty big hill off to the south. We'll have to investigate that later. Right now, however, what we're looking for are different breeds of tree and antelope. I'm not sure what their official name is, but what we're going to do is we're going to mark this exit with a big red mark so that we know where it is, and we're going to farm the Twilight Forest here for food. So let's see if we can climb up this hill. Probably should have brought some ladders if I knew that we were going to be near a hill, but whatever, we should be able to parkour our way up. Parkour, parkour. Oh, missed that. Boop, 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 boop. Ah, darn it. All right. I don't mind cheating a bit. All right, let's see what's on top of this big plane here. Oh, wow. All kinds of stuff. One of the advantages, actually, of having the magnet mode on is you'll see that all of the saplings just automatically just come towards you. So again, we're here for different types of trees. And, wow, that's a big-ass tree. And animals. Namely in the form of, I believe, oh, see, there they are, right there. Get you. It's funny that they have the sounds of antelope or cows, but really what I wanted was I want the leather and the meat, because the leather will help with will help with our book issue, because we want to create some books so that we can get into Mistcraft, and we want to, oh, there's a tree I can get. There's a pine tree. Excellent. Look at that. We got spruce saplings, we got birch, we got oak. We're not going to find jungle in here, but it would be nice to get some rubber trees as well. for sure, because that would help us with our industrial craft, because really that's the only way we're going to get rubber. Wow, that was quite a load. And we have more antelope. Or deer, I guess. Yeah, they're deer. They look like Bambi. They're reindeer. Reindeer that moo like cows. The other thing we need to consider is building an enchantment table so that we can use that to build a chunk loader. The reason it would be nice to have a chunk loader is because in 147 there's an issue that can occur. I don't know if it's occurring in my build right now. I'll have to check the logs, but basically what happens is that there's a memory leak with the worlds unloading. So if you have chunk loaders in each of the worlds, just set to keep one chunk loaded, that effectively prevents that issue from occurring, because the chunks basically can't, or the world can't unload because there's always one chunk loaded. Do we want some wool? How much wool is this? Oh, there's a witch's hut. Witch's hut! Die. Is there any treasure under here? You would think there would be. I'm going to put out a fire for now. And repair all this because I don't like making a mess, regardless of where it is. So yeah, we'll be right back. Oh, some ruins. That's kind of cool. And there's the top of that giant forest. Of course, we are running large biomes. I'm not entirely sure that's affecting Twilight Forest or not. It's possible it's not. It's also possible it is. I'd have to talk to the mod maker for Twilight Forest to see, but it certainly seems like these biomes are quite large, so I think that's affecting us. So I may have to travel a bit of distance to find rubber. And actually, how are we doing here for, we've got 8 leather and 19 venison. Venison comes from deers, so it is indeed deers. The other thing that would be nice to find would be some ravens, because they allow you to make a map specific to Twilight Forest, which is very useful for finding things like hills and other such things, which can be really useful. Twilight Forest has a lot of resources that can be used really quite effectively. I don't know where I am time-wise. So, oh, and there's some more bees. So we will just record where that is. And I will be right back after I find some rubber trees. Okay, so this is going to look great. We've dropped down a little bit from the heights we were at and into a new biome, and look at that, reeds. Excellent. So we'll get those, and I noticed out of the corner of my eye something else that's most interesting, and that we will definitely go and harvest. I believe it's a Thaumcraft tree. In fact, I think it's a very important Thaumcraft tree, so we're going to go and harvest that. On the way, I'm going to grab these as well, because they are useful. And I hear a spider. I hear a spider. More parkour. It's par for the core. Oh, I missed. Oh well. Ah, go around this way. Do. Oh, look at that. More roses. And where was it? Yep, right here. Look at that. Thumbcraft tree. Very important. Chop that down and we will hope to get a sapling out of it. Make sure to get every leaf. And did we get a sapling? No. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Well, we got some wood out of it. That'll be good. That'll be useful. What else are we looking for around here? Stop falling. We got some bees over here. So we'll mark those. I found another. Most of these have been marble bees. Oh, look at that. And there's an entrance to something here. Oh, you know what this is? This is one of the infamous Minotaur mazes. Yeah. Needless to say, if we fall down there with our current armor state, we will be dead. So we're not going to go in there right now. But we will mark these bees because they may come in handy. I always use blue for bees. Seems fitting. And look at that. More reindeer. Excellent. More reindeer. Killing the reindeer. Santa would be very mad at me right now. I'm killing all his reindeer. Of course, somebody's probably going to say, no, that's the wrong type of reindeer. But whatever. I think these are just deer, not reindeer. Oh! This is actually another Thumbcraft tree, and it's a very deadly one because it has a spider nest underneath it. Right there, which we're going to kill. Did we kill it? Yes, we killed it. Excellent. Okay. What do we got in here? Oh, that's unfortunate. Kind of crappy, actually. Just some silver, cocoa beans. Well, I don't need this many saplings, so I'll take the silver, I'll take the saddle. And I kind of like collecting the records, and I guess the food is useful. And the rest of this junk can stay here. But one thing I will do is, again, just in case we ever want to come back here and harvest this tree for its wood, we're going to mark it as red. One thing about these trees is, as you saw me take it down, you really have to be quick and dig underneath it and take out that spawner, because otherwise you're in trouble. And is there a spawner in here? Oh, I must have already taken it out. And I noticed these houses have bricks, so that might be an interesting thing to harvest. In fact, you know what? Yeah, bricks, huh? Yeah, I'm taking you. You're done. Sorry. What are we throwing out? I don't need string. Yeah, we're gonna harvest all these bricks, collecting clay and having to burn it into bricks and then make brick blocks out of it is really kind of annoying. And throw away that dirt. Mr. Netherbrick can stay, and I don't really care about the wood or the stone, so the bricks are coming with me, though. I'm taking your bricks. Let's see what's on the map. not really anything distinguishable. So what's our inventory look like? We got a decent amount of leather, decent amount of venison. Got some bricks that'll do us good. We've got birch, spruce, oak. Yes, that's one thing we're missing. We're missing I still haven't found the rubber trees. So let's find the rubber trees. Alright, I'll be right back after I've found some rubber trees. Okay, it's getting dark. Still in Twilight Forest. Looking kind of hungry. I'm gonna eat some apples. And if you're paying attention, you'll notice I have found what we're looking for. I have found at least one, if not two, rubber trees, which is great. The other thing, which we will look for immediately, is we've also found this obelisk, and right around it, where'd they go, are these ravens. And if we're lucky, raven nevermore. Where are you? Come on. Oh, yeah, good. If we're lucky, let's just toss some seeds out here and get rid of that. We will get raven's feather. Now these guys are used to create, you can create arrows out of them. You can also create a magic map focus, which can then be used to create a blank magic map. And when you create that, it creates a map centered where you are in the Twilight Forest, and that will show you everything. Well, it's very useful actually. It shows you all kinds of information about the Twilight Forest. What do I want? Corn? I don't want a Hennekin. Screw the Hennekin. And wow, I really need to have some bags here, and I really would like to keep a stack of saplings. So, I'll throw out the bread. Okay, rubber tree saplings and rubber tree wood is what we're after. Yes, I know I should be using a sapling, or excuse me, a sap extractor, whatever they're called, to do this, but I'm in a hurry. So I'm not too concerned about the fact that I'm wasting sap right now, because we will get lots of it. Although, having said that, get rid of that. Yeah, there we go. Alright, cool. There's another one over there. Parkour. Where did it go? Oh, there it is right there. Cool. Alright, awesome. Any others? Oh, yeah, there's one more. Oh, fell down. I'm really after the saplings more than anything at this point, because they will be necessary. So, I think we're done in the Twilight Forest for now. Let me just we'll travel back to our exit, which is quite far away, and get back into the normal world, and then we'll see where we are. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back at the exit. Or is it the entrance? I don't know. We were able to take out some more antelope, or excuse me, deer on the way back. Killed a couple more ravens, found a couple more silverwood trees. Unfortunately, no saplings, so that's going to be interesting. But let us dive in here. And wow, that was quick. Excellent. So it looks like it's about time to go. I hope you enjoyed watching this episode 2 of season 1 of the ManuFactory. Excuse me, the ManuFactory. We've still got a fair amount to do. However, I think we've pretty much solved, at least for now, our food and wood situations. Still cooking up our initial batch of iron, and we've got a lot more resources that we can dump in. Some saplings of various types, which is great. That'll be great for bees. Some silver wood. We've got 4 diamonds. That's going to be critical next episode when we really get started mining. And we've got a fair amount of wood, and as well some lily pads, and a lot of raw venison to cook out. So that's probably what we'll do now in between this episode and next. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Episode 2, Season 1, ManuFactory. Please, give it a like if you liked it, and feel free to subscribe. And this has been Malacosa, and I'm signing out.